as the current generation of the family that is looking after this brand, 328 years after it was founded, is that the values are the same. The attention to detail, the quality, the pioneering spirit is what's actually kept us going. And so I find it very exciting that as a business, we don't just sit on 300 years of great tradition and notoriety across the globe. We're still pioneering, trying to do new things and push new barriers. And we never forget our heritage. That's a very important point. And so, for example, in this Kingsman edition, we're reaching back into old wines that we as a business put aside 90, 100, 120 years ago. Previous generations have put aside for us to enjoy today. And it's that sense of history and tradition of Taylor's married to this beautiful project, the Kingsman, that allows people today to enjoy a wine that otherwise wouldn't be in the market. Because the interesting thing about these great wines is that they've been enjoyed for generations. What the Kingsman story does is it takes us back to prior generations and looks at how gentlemen were, in the case of gentlemen spies, but in the sense of the sophistication and the intrigue and the extraordinary process that produces the Kingsman Club is exactly the same as the sort of effort and focus that goes into Taylor's port. So Matthew and I kind of thought, well, this is a sort of perfect marriage of values. You're getting a piece of history. So many of the things, even if they're old and we buy them, and they are products which are famous old painting, a beautiful old glass, a wonderful sculpture that comes from centuries ago. You can enjoy them, you can touch them, you can feel them, but you can't interact with them the same way you can with an old glass of wine. And so as we taste this, we can think back to those vineyards a century ago, under a different sun, under a different moment, in a different world, but nonetheless producing the very best wines which have been carefully looked after by generations of our workers. And I hope, like me, they can feel the emotional connection to this wine, can appreciate the quality and detail and focus that exists both within Taylor's and Kingsman. And I think could probably raise a glass to a wonderful story, a wonderful wine, and to the wonders of life.